Happy Easter, everybody. So today, I guess I would just jump into it. It's 4/20, 2025. I was just thinking, a lot of the times, it seems like the thoughts we have in our mind are inconsequential, and sometimes that is indeed the case. But a lot of the times that we spend on our problems those could be fruitful too if you think about solutions, or you think about what it means to you, or you know you compare it to your past experience in your life. Thinking about your problems may be fruitful. They may have a purpose, but we must also remember that balance is important too. Now, everybody throws around that word balance like it's something simple to achieve, and in most cases it's not for the important things, because we can create so much with the energy that we have. You can create a better home for yourself if you take care of your responsibilities, if you try to stay healthy, and you try to promote habits that support a healthy home, and that's talking about your physical home and your mental home. Now, on the outside, our relationships with others, creating balance takes patience. It takes letting go. A maturity to accommodate people, but also to forfeit your position sometimes, and also to assert your position sometimes. So, and that's just a simple overview of relationships with people trying to create balance. Balance with other people is incredibly hard, especially if they're not in a place where they can reciprocate your sentiments, your honest and true and well-meaning feelings for them. And sometimes you may be the problem. Sometimes you may have trust issues, and you can't fully be there for somebody that wants you to be something more stable or something more positive in their life, because you're suffering, or you're not at that level of understanding yet, or maybe you just don't care. And I'm not saying that that's okay, to jeopardize somebody else's feelings because you're not at a space that is helpful to them. I'm not saying that's okay, but we all have our levels of understanding and our levels of comprehension of what it is to be a part of this world and to be a part of somebody's life. So there's that. But what I initially was trying to make a point of is that it's awesome to sometimes visualize paradise. To visualize heaven or paradise periodically is such a powerful practice, because it reveals what you truly want. It reveals what your paradise and what your heaven is. And at first, you won't be able to grasp any real meaning behind that concept of paradise or heaven. Maybe you might see something beautiful in your mind. You might feel some sort of peace. But when it's new to you to envision something like that, it's a lot to grasp. And even at the best of times, you can't grasp even a modicum of how great heaven is. But the real point is to make an effort to try to see what your interpretation of what is perfection, or what is healing, or what is health, or what is true happiness and contentment and peace. To conceptualize that the best you can periodically, it's almost like a medicine. It's a spiritual medicine. Now, I'm not saying that your problems will go away and you'll transport to heaven or paradise whenever you want to. I'm not saying that. And if you do, then you are blessed, of course. You are blessed if you could do that. But to be able to visualize it periodically and try to put it into a material thought into your zeitgeist of your mental universe. Visualizing paradise or heaven is going to maybe influence your footsteps in this world, and with your, like we were talking about, relationships with others and relationship with your home and your mental home. And what that does is it opens up hope. because there are many things out here that try to bring you down and make you think, or maybe influence you to think that things aren't great, that things can't be great, that things are horrible. And I know that fear is nagging, and it's hard to go away for some people. Some people have a hard time dealing with the realities of our world and our relationships. But visualizing something perfect, something healthy, periodically will kind of negate some of that fear or that drag that you have that wants to pull you down into a negative headspace. So I'm not a believer in silver bullets of any sort, no matter how powerful they are. From my experience, it takes a lot of different things. It takes patience. It takes years to get to a space where you're healthy and where you're strong and where you can do things that you couldn't before. It takes time. It takes dedication. It takes faith. But for the time being, to visualize a healthy headspace, a healthy reality, will help you in the long run. And there's many other things you can do. This is just one example that has worked for me, or one that I enjoy. So with that, happy Easter, and take care.